Hi all, I will be doing a vlog on the preference differences between male and female genders in online dating app. These days, dating app have changed the way we look at dating. Singles are now less shy of asking one another out as they do not have to worry whether the match is looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend. Also, algorithms in the app system are there to give users filters on what they are looking out for and thus better chance at finding their preferred partner, making the dating game even easier. So since all qualities can be laid down in the profile, male and female have their differences on which preference suit their importance in finding a match. So let's interview a friend of mine who is a researcher in this field. Hi everyone, so now we have a friend with that does research on online dating preference. So he will show you more on the analysis that he have done to know the difference between the gender preference in online dating app. So here we have Linus. Yeah. So hi Linus. Just very curious. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine, just a bit busy.
Just busy, right? Okay. So I have a couple of questions that I want to ask you regarding like the different gender preference, right? When people use the online dating app. So first question is like, how important do you think height matters in terms of gender preference? Like, is there any like girls prefer taller guys and guys prefer shorter girls or something like that? Is there any data?
This stereotype does exist, as demonstrated by a study in China, where for men the ideal height difference is that they are 10 cm taller than the girl that they message, whereas for women the ideal height difference will be around 12 cm shorter than the guy that they message. And according to the data from Yahoo Dating personal advertisements, for users in the US, height is also an important factor when it comes to dating, especially for females, where the minimum height accepted is 3 cm shorter and the maximum height accepted is 30 cm taller. Whereas for the males, minimum height accepted is 13 cm shorter and the maximum height accepted is 32 cm taller. Taller guys are typically psychologically associated with strength and status.
Yeah, I kind of think that's true.
Women, both tall and short, prefer taller male partners. However, we do not neglect the fact that there are couples with inverted heights, where the female is taller than the male, and these are getting more prevalent than before. This could aid with the fact that gender equality is coming into play than before, and thus going against the norm that the male should always be dominant and is responsible for family security and protection, and that females could take on the role as well.
Yeah, that's why nowadays I went to MRT stations, right? Last time I used to not be able to see any couples that have this inverted height, but now these days as the years goes by, girls are getting taller, and then short guys have to have fine dating partner as well, right? So yeah, so these days it's getting quite common.
Yeah, I just saw this such couple just now.
Just now, wow, it's interesting, right? Yeah, I don't think that will be the same in the past. Like, that probably has some kind of a negative image on the relationship, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so next question I have is like, okay, so looks and body figures are one of the very key important things that most people look at or look out for in the online dating app, right? Especially when you want to see the picture, then you see the picture first, right? Because the description always comes down after you scroll up. But first thing you see first is a bunch of images that they have uploaded themselves. So is there any like data, like what are the things that girls are looking out for and guys are looking out for?
So according to the studies is that looks and appearance is one of the most common assets for most individuals to look up for in their potential partners. So there are very distinct differences between the preference of males and females. So females in general, they tend to be more tolerant in regards to how their matches look. Their preferred shape and sizes can vary a lot, ranging from a chubbier type to lean and athletic body types. They rather assess status and personality amongst the matches more. Whereas when it comes to guys, they tend to be more they tend to be more assertive when stating their exact body type. So it is undoubtedly true for most guys who prefer girls that have a skinny to lean body type, and this usually emphasize the hourglass-shaped figure. Yeah. So based on the survey done by modern day users on dating applications, almost all guys choose between skinny, average to lean. Even more so, there are more guys surveyors than females, as based on sources. So guys comprise most of the active users. So this shows how important appearance is amongst guys.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. As a fellow user of the dating app, right, I think I'm going to side with all the guys that look at figures first. I mean, yeah, it's quite a common trend, not only myself, but like, for example, those who went in army, right? Army usually is where you get to know all these dating app, right? So the moment they ask you to discuss about dating app, right, and the profiles of their potential match, they always ask you to say, hey, this one chill or not? This one pretty or not? Right? Correct or not?
Yeah, they tend to ask for your body.
Yeah, not on the description. In fact, in a matter of fact, right, I don't think anybody asked me regarding the description. Maybe one or two, but yeah, most of the guys friends that I know that use this app always put body first, then description, right?
Yeah, that's why profile pictures are very important, especially the first.
Yeah, exactly. The first picture is very important. Yeah. So thanks for this information. And then I would like to know about, talking about, just now you mentioned about descriptions, right? Girls seldom have like a very precise preference in terms of body type, because these days you can see like girls prefer more chubby guys, and sometimes they prefer buff, a little bit lean, and then sometimes these girls, they do not like the other range. So it really varies through one girl to another girl. So yeah, and they focus more on description. So is there like any key description that they look out for, and or versus the guys, and what they look out, and the differences? Yeah.
So in China, postdoctor signifies a position rather than an educational milestone. In many Chinese websites, postdoctor also represents an education level beyond obtaining a PhD.
Yeah.
Female users exhibit a stronger preference for the education level of their potential mates than men. Men with education level lower than the undergraduate degree tend to look for women with the same or lower academic qualifications than them, while for graduate females tend more to seek potential mates with a graduate degree. So when it comes to preference for educational levels, women generally exhibit the potential attract characteristic.
That's interesting. Yeah. So money is very important, especially when it comes to Singapore, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like Singapore getting hard to earn, so the girls, I think, want to feel more secure, right? But same goes to even for guys, like what you mentioned, that both guys and girls prefer like more wealthier partner, right? In a sense.
Yeah. Many of the times, because when people think about dating, they relate to marriage, especially in Asian society. So when it comes to marriage, they will think about parenting, and so this is evident that the female mating choice is congruent with the parental investment theory. So women are pickier in specifying the type of partner that they are looking for, and especially in terms of income level. The fact that families' material well-being may depend on the male income, which is in line with the stereotype that males are the providers of the family. And so this may explain strong preference of women to date wealthier men. According to the review, this also holds true for high-earning women. At the same time, men are open and ready to become acquainted with women of lower income. However, this general trend can be observed in both men and women, where high-income partners tend to be preferred more than low-income partners, which can be explained as an attempt to avoid dating for mercenary ends.
Yeah. So money is very important in terms of providing security. That's why they choose to have a wealthier partner, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you very much for the interview. That's very conducive. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.